And hello, and welcome to Rocket Rats, which is a survivors-like game developed by Gargonfe. Gargonfe? I'm not sure. You shoot planets made out of cheese and then get stronger. And number goes up. I like that. So I figured, hey, let's play this, see how it goes. And yeah, I'm not sure yet if it's a controller game or not. I don't think so. Yeah, AWSD. What's over here? Upgrades? No idea. What is this? No idea. Let's just head into it. Play it for the first time. See how it goes. Okay, we're shooting. We're duding. We're getting cheese. We're reloading. We got an upgrade. Increase fire rate by 20%. Increase projectile damage by 20%. Now, in every 5 waves, you summon a star ally that also shoots projectiles. Ooh. Let's go with that. It's some scaling. Stuff like that early on is pretty good. The aim is a bit off, though. I assume they're permanent. Whenever you shoot, you have a 40% chance of summoning an arrow projectile. Whenever your shots hit an enemy, you have a 40% chance of summoning lightning. Let's go with this for now. More projectile, more good. Reload speed would be pretty great. Increased crit chance. Arrow chance is increased by 15%. And increased damage. Star shots have 40% increased damage. Let's go with this for now. Okay, we can't head out of the circle. I just wanted to escape the mortal boundaries. Gives us half an extra heart. Let's go with increased damage. Don't think I've seen the other projectile. Arrows can also deal critical damage, increase ammo by 30%. Shots have a 40% chance of inflicting curse, which deals 999 damage after its duration. Let's go with that. I like status effects. We got 2 stars now. Huzzah. Huzzah. Truly. I'm also gonna go quickly into the options, into the audio settings, and turn up the music a little bit. Ooh, increase your weapon base damage by 2. We'll go with that because it's rare. Increase ammo by 30%. Let's go with that. More ammo, more good. Means we don't have to reload as often. Fantastic, that was close. Increase fire rate. Let's go with that. Okay, we're moving. We got hit. That's rough. Inflicting poison. Curse speed is increased. Let's go with that. we kind of need the curse to activate quicker, or else we'll be in trouble. Just stay up here as much as possible. Extra hearts, projectile damage. Increase ammo further. I wonder if there will come a time when enemies have more than 999 damage. Well, health, I guess, rather than damage. We're getting cornered. Give me your cheese, please. Okay, we barely survived. Increase projectile damage. Can't let them group up like this. And we did. Oof. But we survived 11 waves. We'll go back to the lobby. What do we have done here? Increase your roll count. You gain 1 upgrade at the start of the game. Ooh. Useful. And then everything else over here is too expensive. So we'll just head into another run and see how it goes. What is that? Cursed cannons. Your reload takes 2 times longer. Your number of shots is 3 times bigger. I see. But we fire like all the shots at the same time, and they each take 1 ammo. I'll take the star ally. Curse might be good. Just in case anything survives. Increase all damage sources by 100%. Let's go. Okay, surviving that is gonna be a bit harder now. Increase crit chance. Whenever you shoot, you have a 40% chance of summoning an arrow. Projectile. Increase fire rate. Curse speed is increased. Let's go with that. Can our star allies also apply curse? I wonder. Increase dodge chance by 25%. Your total amount of hearts are reduced to 1. Your total bonus projectile damage is multiplied by 2. Glass cannon is pretty cool. Damage is multiplied, but really we need the ammo. Like, I would go for it if it wasn't for the fact that we're dealing enough damage as is. With more shots and everything. Whenever you take damage or dodge, you inflict curse on all nearby enemies. Which is amazing because most of the time when we do take damage, it is because we've been surrounded. And the fact that it works on dodge as well is great. Increase damage on the star shots. Increase movement speed. Let's go star ally. Buff them up. Can also deal critical damage. Curse speed is increased by 40%. Okay, this is a bit of a problem. I dodged that. Dodged a bullet. Well, dodged enemies. Increase projectile damage by 250% for 5 waves. Doesn't really matter. Let's increase our ammo further. Took more damage, which is bad. Enemies inflicted with curse take more damage, which is cool. I'll take the extra heart. They just increase our current health by half. We're wave 13 though, which is neat. Increase the amount of cheese that enemies drop by 50%. I think that's pretty great. It's a lot more experience. We need like less enemies. Roll once. What do we have? Increase shot number by 1. Increase your weapons base damage by 2. Increase your weapons base ammo by 4. So now we have 22 ammo. This is my highest point. Achievement. We're a bit low. Increase ammo by 20%, projectile damage by 20%, and fire rate by 20%. I think that should help us out quite a fair bit. I was hoping we would dodge that. There was nothing I could have done there. Let's go back to the lobby. Stylize 7, ammo 7, poison or curse 7, arrow 7, lightning 7. Increase crit chance for each level. So these are just permanent upgrades, I guess. And these are very expensive. Fire rate and reload speed is going to be good to have. Alright, we'll try to focus on one thing. Lightning. It's a 40% chance. I assume that's just extra damage, right? Curse. Poison. What does poison do? I don't know. Like, curse is explained, but poison is not. Let's go with fire rate. There's more lightning. Lightning chance and damage increases. Oh, the lightning just hits a random enemy. That's even better than I thought it would be. Let's go with poison, I guess. I mean, poison is just damage over time, but I know that. But, like, theoretically, it could be something entirely different. What if it slows enemies? I wouldn't know. This is pretty great. Getting to gear 5 already. Lightning strikes can also critically strike. Star ally. Lightning's target to closest enemies. I'd like to get a reload speed increased if possible, but that might be too much to ask. Let's reload. Reload speed. Rush. Fantastic. Reroll there. That's so much better. Poison. Level 2. Definitely have to specialize more, I guess. Get 2. I'll take it. More ammo means we have to reload less often. Fire rate up and reload speed up. This is really good. Glass. Let's go with that, I guess. Full-on glass cannon. More cheese. Doing like 20 damage at times. 14, 20, 7, 13. And sometimes we also crit. Fire rate, reload speed. Very, very quick reload speed here. I mean, lightning prioritizing close enemies is pretty great for us too. Ammo, let's go with the reload speed. we did. We did! Oh no! Let's go back to the lobby. We're pretty close to. Increase the damage, and then every time you roll, you have a 20% chance of getting an extra roll. Increase the amount of G's enemies drop. During the wave of number 10, 20, and 30, you gain 1 extra upgrade. Ooh, that's very, very good. And then this is gonna go a long way. If we can get it again, but we can't right now. Let's get an extra heart. And just move on from there. And the star. Increase your projectile penetration by 100%. Perforation X. So we pierce now. I wish it would just say your bullets pierce. Star does more damage. Just your bullets pierce. It's so much faster, it doesn't use any fancy words. What if you don't know what perforation means, you know? Increase fire rate. Let's go with that. Increase reload speed. Let's reroll. There we go. Oh, we can always reroll once per upgrade. Huh. Let's get poison, I guess. I don't like how the UI covers up some of the enemies. I wish the UI was just somewhere else. Perhaps. Stars. Increase all damage sources by 100% is pretty darn amazing, I think. Because it also applies to the stars, of which we're getting more of. So, also for the poison. Poison chance and poison damage increased. Right now we can very much just stand still. Later waves that are a problem. Critical damage is always at 300%. Let's go. Star shots have 100% increased damage. So 200% in total. But poison having 100% increased damage is pretty amazing. Star shots deal damage in an area of effect. They just gotta hit something. There we go. That area is not too bad. Increase projectile damage by 250% for 5 waves. I guess we'll get some crit chance, since our crit damage is so much bigger. And since our bullets also pierce, I believe we have with each hit an extra chance of critting. Unless the chance is predetermined. Increased damage and fire rate. Infinite ammo for 5 waves. Let's go with fire rate and reload speed again. So with 4 stars already, which is great. So these will get stronger over time. There you go. Your star shots have 999, well, 9,999% increased projectile penetration. Don't they always pierce? Nerdy, unlock Nerdy Rad. So they pierce and deal AoE damage, which is fantastic. Can also crit and have a lot of fire rate. Only issue is that they're a bit weak still. I guess we'll go with lightning shot. Since we can't seem to find poison. Poison free. Chance is increased by 25%. Duration is increased by 100%. I'll reroll here and get lightning instead. The damage and the chance is increased for that. I want the upgrade that prioritizes close enemies for the lightning, and I want the chance to go up by a bunch. Even with piercing and everything, you know, like, it's nice, don't get me wrong, but like, we can't clear enemies out too quickly. The poison helps as added damage, and the lightning helps in that regard too. Plus it hits like random enemies, which is great. Let's go with a fire rate and reload speed again. Yeah, I don't think our stars are proccing lightning. Or poison for that matter. Which is fair. Would be a cool synergy there. Albeit possibly a bit broken. After reloading, you have a 30% chance of increasing your fire rate by 200% until your next reload. Okay, stop slowly taking longer and longer. Leveling up is going to be quite hard. I'm glad we got the star upgrade on level 1 though. I'll take the lightning chance and damage increase. There's going to have a lot of the lightning soon enough. Come on. Increase fire rate by 300% based on how low your current ammo is. It's whatever. Lightnings can also deal critical damage. It's pretty good, since our crit chance is fairly high. I think. 20%, yeah. I mean, 1 in every 5 shots. That's a lot of lightning. Close one. Target your closest enemies. Come on. Oh god. It's getting pretty rough. The lightning is helping, however. Increased weapon base damage, so whatever. I mean, I'll take it. I think that's good. Since we reload very quickly, dealing more damage is pretty great. Oh god. Increased lightning chance yet again. And damage. I just can't move. Heal your health back to full, gives you 1 extra heart. I want to unlock the lightning red. God, please. We'll get another star in 3 waves too. Which will help us, but yeah. Took 1 hit there. Not great. Sheesh. Extra ammo? Let's go with a fire rate and crit rate there. If I move, I die. And we died. But that was a pretty good run, I think. You gain the star ally upgrade at the start of a game. Star upgrades are more likely to appear. And they have increased damage. There was a chance of getting rare upgrades. More cheese. Star charts have increased damage, star allies have increased fire rate. Let's go over here and upgrade this. And that. And slow down enemies by 10%. I'm gonna go with Mr. Lucky again. And then we'll go with Ammo 7, Poison 7, Arrow 7, or Lightning 7. We shall see how it goes. And we'll do another run. Because we're out of cheese. Are we on the right mouse? We'll do the other one another time. So theoretically speaking, we should just... I don't know, let's do arrows. Let's do stars. Mostly because they scale. Like, we don't have to level them up necessarily if we don't want to. Movement speed? I want to see if we get dodge chance or something through that. So I don't know, if you're quick-footed, you dodge, I guess. Lightning. Go spreading out. I guess. More arrows. So the pew pew is the arrows. And they can now deal critical damage as well. Our crit chance is at 10%. Arrow chance is increased by 15%. Arrows have 70% extra damage. Ooh, gear free. More base damage for our normal gun. And then let's roll. That's good. Piercing is pretty good. Enemies killed trigger your chance of summoning arrows. Let's go. That's a lot of pew-pew. That's a lot of arrows. Increase all damage source by 100%. That's very, very good for our arrows. Arrows summon 2 other arrows upon impact. Pew 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 pew. You summon twice as many arrows. Alright. I just realized we can move during this. Increase dodge chance by 10% and movement speed. Do the arrows pierce? I wonder. Dodge chance and movement speed further increased. Increase the amount of cheese that enemies rob by a bunch. We're seeing a lot of the big planets now. Increase shot number. Oh, that's actually kind of bad. Because our reload is pretty low. Base ammo by 4. We're collecting all the gears. Turning into Luffy. Increases invulnerability time by 200%. Increases knockback to enemies when damaged by 100%. Fantastic. This real roll. While invulnerable, you gain the following bonuses: projectile damage, fire rate, critical chance, and reload speed. Alright, that's pretty darn good, I'd imagine. When we do get hit, that is. Let's get Rush. And our reload speed is now much better. Dodge chance is at 25%. Impact, curse. Let's increase our ammo further, so that we have 8 shots before we have to reload. And it doesn't seem that our reload time differs if we have more ammo. Reload speed further increased, same with our fire rate though. Doesn't even feel like we stopped shooting at some point, you know? Let's go with lightning. More fire rate, more reload speed. We break the game? Not yet, right? Decrease your total ammo by 99%, increase your projectile penetration by a bunch, and projectile damage by a bunch. Silver bullets seems kind of bad, not gonna lie. After reloading, you have a 30% chance of increasing your fire rate by 200% until your next reload. Let's go with that again. We did end up dodging there. We got hit on this try though. Lightning chance and damage increased. It feels like we just stopped shooting for a long time, like once, and then it just kind of gets going. Maybe silver bullet would have been good after all. We dodged there. Lovely. Oh, please. Thank you very much. And critical strikes on the lightning. Ended up dodging there. We got hit. Oh boy. Clear a 30th wave with Mr. Lucky. Mr. Lucky win. Lightning targets the closest enemy. We die. So we've unlocked this red. Gain the arrow upgrade at the start of the game. Your arrows have a 100% increased damage. Enemies kill trigger your chance of summoning arrows already. Increased critical hit chance. Whenever you roll, your projectile damage and reload speed increases by 2%. You have 6 extra rolls in the last 6 waves. 4 extra rolls in the first 4 waves. I'll go with that. I love this. Arrows have increased damage. Metal hearts. For every half metal heart, increase your projectile damage and projectile penetration by 60%. After standing still for 3 seconds, you gain increased fire rate and... Oh boy, I love that. I want that. Gear upgrades are more likely to appear, can show up repeatedly throughout a run. Will grant you additional upgrades on wave 20. Okay. Spend 30,000 cheese. Now, I think that should be good. And next time we'll play either Nerdy or Mice, the Robo Red. Probably Mice with Chelsea. But yeah, that was fun. I actually enjoyed that a bunch. Upgrades collection. Confirm. That was Rocket Reds. If you want to check out the game for yourself, it's available on Steam. I like that the PC is flickering over there. There's the credits. Overall, very, very interesting game. Feels very arcadey. I wonder if there's upgrades I can unlock. Or if there will be more updates eventually. But at the same time, there's a lot already. And it's a relatively cheap game on Steam. One of the survivors likes, you know, Bullet Heaven, whatever you want to call him. Really enjoyed him there. Genuinely. And I'm looking forward to seeing more by these devs. I'll have a link in the description if you want to check out the Steam page for yourself. And I'll see you around. Until next time. Bye-bye.